next week. Next week, 32 picks in just 4 days with Mike and Aaron. It's the it's the AM draft. How about that? No, the AM draft mock draft. And so to honor that, we're going to start off by getting our top five just right now. This is subject to change for me. And I've done this little list like 10 different times last night. I was up all night. Literally, I got like 2 hours of sleep doing all these drafts. And this one I like. So can I go 5-1 first? No, actually you have to start at 1 here. Whoa, old man forgot to unmute.
Gotta go 1-5. It's a draft, man.
Yeah, I forgot. All right, I'm ready for it.
I'm ready for it. Bring it. I'm curious to see how similar we are.
I do have a trade in here.
Oh, you do? Oh, man, I didn't even think about a trade.
Oh, PFF got me. Okay, number 1, to the Jacksonville Jaguars, they select the best player on the board, if there's even one out there, the edge from Michigan, Aiden Hutchinson. Get a pass rusher. I know that's still a hot commodity. We talk about wide receivers. Hot commodity is still an edge rusher. They're also athletic freaks. Number 2, a player who should be in the top 3 of this draft, no matter where he's picked. The Detroit Lions select safety out of Notre Dame, Kyle Hamilton. I think Coach Dan Campbell's going to want to start biting kneecaps off. He's going to start building a defense. Sneak peek. Number 3, trading up to the number 3 pick because they desperately need an edge rusher. They have a new voice in the front office and the head coach. The Giants will trade the number 3 pick. Well, the Texans will trade the number 3 pick to the Giants because I have a plan for the Texans in my mock draft, as you'll see next week. I'm going to hold that for now, but Giants will trade up to
Draft
select...
a quarterback.
No. They were trading up to select the edge rusher out of Oregon, Kayvon Thibodeaux. Because for a while, fans have been saying, well, where's our edge rusher? Where's our pass rusher? This goes because this is number 1 pick before the season. What happened? I don't know. Number 4, the Jets are going to stay put and grab Garrett Wilson. Drake London has the injury issues. I feel like if the Jets really want to help Zach Wilson, they get his brother in black. I'm sorry. They get his brother. I'm kidding. Garrett Wilson from Ohio State. And number 5, the Texans will use that number 5 pick the Giants had to select the best tackle in the draft, Evan Neal out of Alabama, to start protecting Davis Mills.
Okay, I can dig it. That's a little bit of a shakeup from what I was expecting you to go with here, but you've got some trades, and I like it. I like a little chaos at the start of the draft here. It makes it interesting. So I do not have a trade here. I won't have one next week on our full mock report here for sure. But the Jaguars, for me, are going to go with that guy who was the number 1 consensus overall pick in this draft, but things happened last season at Oregon. For me, number 1, it's Kayvon Thibodeaux. Trent Baalke is the kind of guy who's just going to stick with, hey, this guy was the best player in the draft at one point. Why can't he still be? So it's no disrespect to Kayvon Thibodeaux. I don't know if this is going to pan out, but that's not what we're doing here. We're just drafting guys. Number 2, the Lions get the hometown hero in Aiden Hutchinson. He goes to Detroit, coming out of Michigan, and becomes such an awesome focal piece. Best probably defensive lineman they've had since Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah.
Maybe hopefully a little less dirty. But this guy reminds me of like Max Crosby. And we saw Max Crosby, another Michigan guy. I think he went to Central. So number 3 here, I think the Texans stay put. And they start beefing up that offensive line in need to protect our boy Davis Mills, the quarterback of the future for the Houston.
Yes, sir. That's coined by Aaron. Good.
And we go with Evan Neal, the tackle out of Alabama, shades of his old stomping ground partner there, Mekhi Becton, another big boy. So we got a guy 6'8", 337. That guy needs to immediately be slotted at left tackle, and Laramie Tunsil needs to go to the other side. The Jets also try to keep their new quarterback from last year upright. I think they go offensive lineman as well. They take, you ready for this one? Ikem Ekwonu
Love
out of
it.
out of NC State. We're going to call him Ike.
He's a
But if
monster.
the Giants really believe, if I really want to believe the Giants are going to give Daniel Jones all the tools in place to succeed, this is the guy that you need to do it. Book him on the right side and have him and
You
Andrew
mean
Thomas.
Zach Wilson. There's number 4.
I'm
You
sorry,
started
the
going to
Jets.
Daniel Jones tangent there.
I did go because I was moving on to the Giants already. But yes,
Oh, yeah.
this guy was. I was back and forth with him being taken by the Jets or the Giants. I was looking at the Jets for skill position. I just think they've got enough skill position there, even with Jamison Crowder leaving. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. They want to book him on the left side to protect Zach Wilson, and then the Giants. I think that they should go offensive lineman, and I think ultimately that's what they're going to want to do. But I think don't correct me if I'm wrong. I think they have 2 picks in the first round, and I don't think this is the one. This is the one they use on an offensive lineman, because if they don't have those 2 guys, I think they go to a different route, and that route is Sauce Gardner, the defensive back out of Cincinnati. The guy just covers everything. He's like the world blanket at this point. I mean, he didn't give up a touchdown last year. Didn't give up a play over 25 yards. So if those 2 tackles aren't there, then the Giants go with Sauce Gardner out of Cincinnati, who could be a big addition for them. 6'3" cornerback is just huge for me.
Giants have 5 and 7.
Right, that's what I thought.
So I felt like with my reasoning on my trade up to number 3 was that we've already got number 7, so we can get who we want. We're just gonna go up and get the edge rusher. If of course the 2 edge rushers are not 1 and 2 off the board in your draft.
I think the 2 edge rushers, again, as of right now, everything I'm seeing, things move, especially the last week of the draft. Who knows? Kenny Pickett could end up being the number 1 freaking pick trade if the Jags trade out, of course. But
Right.
things move a lot that last week. But I think if nothing moves, especially in the top 2, those 2 are the first off the board.
I love this. I cannot wait for next week's 32 picks in just 4 days.
It's going to be insane. I'm ready. Like I said, we might even have different people picking by Monday. I mean, we might have trades have already occurred at that point.
I'm excited for it. I will not trade Calvin Ridley for the sake of being factually correct. I'll just get that out of the way. I'll try to make the Falcons trade up for a guy in another way if they do choose to do so. We'll have to see what I'm thinking. I'm getting high on Malik Willis, by the way, just to let you know.
I'm not, so it's good that you are.
I know he's very inconsistent, but Aaron, I'm telling you, dude's got a rocket launcher.
My biggest curiosity of the draft is obviously where the projecting only 2 quarterbacks to go in the first round. That's Kenny and Malik. I am curious to see where they go. I think Kenny Pickett. They've talked about Carolina because he was recruited by Matt Rule at Temple. Ultimately didn't go there. He likes him. Nothing against Malik Willis, and I'm not saying that he won't pan out. I just don't. They've got a lot of places got him going to Pittsburgh at 20. I don't know if I like that. I just don't know if that's a fit.
I want to go with Sam Howell.